fun. Oh, girls just wanna have.
Welcome back to episode 23 of Girls Gone Sports Podcast. Girls Gone Sports. Oh, we're here, your family.
We can't be again. Is this our golden episode? Because we're 23.
And there you go, guys. Another birthday celebration here on Girls Gone Sports. There you do. Yeah. We had 21st.
Literally.
You tell I've been out of school for a year. 21st birthday. Now we're on 23rd.
That's it.
Nobody likes you when you're 23.
Who sings that?
What was that?
Who sings that?
Blink 182. What's my age again? What's my age again?
Why do you think they're called Blink 182?
Maybe, wait, is 182, what's 182 plus 182?
Let me use Apple for that.
180 plus 180 is 360. So 368? 364?
Yeah.
I thought that I saw, it's because you blink. I saw this like years ago, like maybe like 8 years ago. You blink and like half of the year's over. Because there's 365 days in a year, but that's not an even number, so you can't divide it. Blink 182. Get it?
Yeah.
Like blink, half the year's over.
Oh.
Yeah. Right. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Then what,
Then
what does Green Day mean?
What does Slipknot mean?
Rolling Stones. Tell me about that.
The Beatles. You like bugs?
Bugs. What does Kiss mean?
Fleetwood Mac. I get so
Mac and cheese. I'm not sure. Oh my god. Well, we love to start off with jokes. Oh my god. Well, Santina.
Yes.
Information.
Yes.
Today we are kind of focusing today all about the NFL as we are approaching the season. Right. We are. I believe we're less than 50 days away from the first official game of the season for the NFL.
I am so excited because that means, guys, I love summer. My birthday's in the summer, but it's just been so hot here. And like, it's not even a comfortable hot where like, oh, it's just the straight sun and the heat. It's like muggy. So now that I know that football is starting less than 50 days, bam, summer's basically done. It's going to be fall.
Yep.
Time for like the hoodies and the leggings, window open, and then bam, football.
And then buffalo chicken wing dip, apple cider.
Naps on a Sunday.
Yes.
Even though I take usually a nap on a Sunday, it doesn't compare to everybody screaming.
Yep, you wake up like at 3 o'clock.
You're all sweating.
And you're sure, go!
Where's the chips?
Where's the chips? Someone bring me a Coke.
Well, training camp has started.
Woot, woot, woot. I went last year to the Bills training camp. Guys, and Josh Allen was right in front of me. That was like my moment.
Well, remember he wanted so badly to ask you for you to hit, or he wanted to interview you.
Right.
But
and
you were like, Josh, I have to go to see the whole team. It can't just be about
and
you.
just like I didn't want to play favorites. You know, I wanted all the other fans to experience. Josh Allen.
But then you went right over
beautifulness.
to Matt Milano.
No, literally. Matty M, I love you. 58, call me.
Blink 182. Yeah.
Matt Milano, what does Blink 182 mean?
Aww.
Well, training camp, Santina. Yes. What is training camp?
What is it?
What is it? Who knows? Basically, training. Have you ever been to a training camp game before, Santina?
No.
Well, training camp, basically, it's its own definition. It's a chance for the public to come and view the team practicing their different routes. It's not going to be very like specific. Let me say this again. It's not going to be routes that they would play basically in a game to win. They're just kind of running drills, procedures. They're still doing routes, but they don't want to give away their secrets because you don't know who's watching at training camp. You don't know who's going. So they do routes. The team sometimes like will break into like different sections, like different fields. And yeah, they're just kind of practicing. It's very light work because again, you don't want to put too much tension already and the season hasn't started.
Right.
Now these are mandatory. You have to be
Who
there.
was the one who went to Egypt?
Us.
Who was that?
Our bestie Aaron Rodgers.
You have to go to this.
honey, you got to get up for school. I don't know what you want me to do.
Maybe he didn't go to it last year. That's why he got hurt the first game.
There you go.
He was like, well, you didn't understand the drills, so you got hurt.
Aaron freaking Rodgers. And we're going to be talking about him in a little bit later in this episode. Some updates that we have on that.
Mandatory. Be there or be square.
I'm like, be there or you're cut from the team, boss. I don't know what you want me to say.
You should be fined. You're fined, right? If you don't go to it? Good. You deserve to be fined. Do
you think some people are like, whatever, I'll just take the L, I'll take the fine?
Yeah, but like, I know you're making a lot of money, but you could save that money. Just go. You're doing what you're getting paid to do.
Right.
Like, you're not even like doing like a desk job. It's
losers.
Lame.
Well, Santina, training camp, right? It kind of gets you excited because it's like, the boys are out. Boys are in town.
Boys are back in town.
Literally, they're getting ready to play the game. But before we get there, we have a couple things coming up to best prepare us for this NFL season. So we're going to be taking you through a timeline today of how we're going to get to our first game of the official 24-25 season now.
Well, so there's a lot that leads up to the 2024 NFL season or any other year, right? The first one is the franchise tag deadline, which this year was July 15th and it was at 4 p.m.
Right.
Eastern time.
What is a franchise tag, Santina?
Sure. So the franchise tag is a special kind of one-year contract that only exists in the NFL. Okay. Once per year off-season, a franchise may elect to tag a player, locking them into a non-negotiated salary for the upcoming season. And only players who are about to become free agents can be hit with the franchise tag.
Wow.
That's a lot.
It's like
just choose someone and move on. Like
pick
so
random
rules.
Get the popsicle sticks out. I don't know what you want me to do. So basically, Santina, what a great way to explain that. One person, I'm locking you in. Sorry, and we're not going to talk money.
That's such a big decision, though.
Right.
Because it's like out of all those people, I know I wouldn't beat you.
She's good.
Maybe next year.
Imagine they're like, yeah, your salary's 39,000. You're good.
Like,
locked in.
All right. Can it be tax free?
Any leeway here, babe? Coach, please help me out.
Advance on
advanced. So that happened July 15th. Right?
Yes.
Now, as we're kind of approaching mid to late July, again, our training camps are opening up. They're starting. And then August 1st. Santina, a couple days till August 1st, right? I want to say like 10 days.
Right.
Ish. We have the NFL Hall of Fame game between the Houston Texans and the Chicago Bears.
A little random. So each year they choose
They're kind of probably like,
what?
Well, I mean, the Texans played pretty good this year, and then they're going to put them up against the
Bears. The Bears did get the first draft pick.
Justin Fields, right? Is there no QB?
This year they got the first pick
of the draft.
Yeah.
They got
he's still their QB.
Justin Fields is the new QB that they got.
Wasn't he there last year? I swear he played for them last year.
Justin Fields?
Yeah.
Am I? Wait. No, wait.
I swear he played last, because that's all my dad kept getting annoyed at, was Justin Fields.
Wait, am I thinking of someone else?
I think so.
Wait, yes, I am. Oh my God, guys, retract what I said.
That's okay. Yeah, but anyways, it's such a random matchup. But I do like how each year for the Hall of Fame game, it's two different teams.
Yes.
Like, it's not like, oh, let me do the Super Bowl winner and plus who they played against.
Right.
Because, like, boring. But I'm more excited this year because obviously, if you know, the Bears are my dad's favorite team. Yep. He says every year that they're going to the Super Bowl.
They are. And Caleb Williams is going to get them there. There you guys, go. I got the name right. Okay. When you think about it, how many sports we talk about, how many teams.
And like the amount of knowledge we hold.
It's normal to mess up here and there. Caleb Williams. CK.
I mean, I didn't even know what his name was.
What's
Calvin Klein. I mean, I didn't even know his name, but yeah. So the Chicago Bears and the Houston Texans will face off in the 2024 Pro Football Hall of Fame game at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Thursday, August 1st. So that's in Canton, Ohio, and then they have like a couple of things leading up to it, right?
Yeah.
Where there's 7 players who will be inducted into the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
That's a big deal. Because we have big. Oh, we're gonna say Santina.
No, you can go ahead.
I was gonna say the if you're inducted into the NFL Hall of Fame, that is like, I feel like it's like almost like winning a Super Bowl. It's like you're acknowledging these great players that have put in so much work and effort and all of this amazing stuff, and you're giving them like, hey, you're going to the Hall of Fame. Your legacy will last forever in this sports field. It's a big honor.
It's like, you've made it.
We made it.
Even if I feel like everybody who, don't you think that anybody who was inducted, they would have won one Super Bowl?
I feel like, yeah, but like, do I feel like it should be? Or
no, do you think they base it off of like how long you've played? Or
I think, yeah, like maybe like just like the legacy and like what you meant maybe to like even like the fan culture and also considering like statistics that you had.
Yeah.
I think there's probably a big committee that goes in and really analyzes like, okay, is this person worthy of having and holding this title for the rest of their life?
The Hall of Fame
passing on,
would hate me. I'd be like, I know I'm not good, but just put me in the Hall of Fame.
Like Santina has 1 receiving yard.
And apparently, I don't know what's going on, but after one game, she's out the whole season.
She has 1 passing foot, not even a yard, a foot.
An inch.
Guys, we're inducted next. They'd
be like, let's just give it to her so she's out of it.
Come on, please.
Well, a couple of the first one being Dwight Freeney. He was on the defensive part of the team, defensive end.
Yep.
From 2002 to 2012, he played for the Indianapolis Colts. 2013, 2014, San Diego Chargers. 2015, Arizona Cardinals. 2016, the Falcons. 2017, the Lions. And 2017, the Seahawks. No, he hopped around a little bit.
He's a shopper. He's a window shopper for teams.
Yep. Is he going to be window shopper for a Hall of Fame?
Wow. He's like, never mind, I don't want it. So, Tina, how do you feel about players that, jump around from team to team to team to team?
I think it's like a job, like a normal, like 9 to 5 job, because like, I'm not sure like really much about his background. Could be, well, maybe the coaches wanted to give him up, or if he chose to do it. It's just like, I don't like the jumping around, especially for a sport, because you have to know the team and how they move. Where, like, if you're jumping around that, but what am I hating on? He's in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Dwight, you really messed up big time, buddy.
Come on, Dwight.
Well, the next person we have is Devin Hester. He's a wide receiver, kick returner, and punt returner. He played for the Chicago Bears, the Atlanta Falcons, the Baltimore Ravens, and the Seattle Seahawks.
Wow.
I mean, not as many as our other friend, but congratulations.
Congratulations to you. And then we have Randy, I'm sorry if I pronounced the last name wrong, Gradishar?
Sure. Gradishar?
Anyways,
Randy G.
He was a linebacker for the Denver Broncos. Now, this is my kind of football player. From 1974 to 1983, he played for the Denver Broncos. And fun fact, he never missed a game and has 2,049 tackles.
That's amazing. See,
like,
that is material, Hall of Fame material right there.
Yeah, he was like, you know what? This is my team. Even though it wasn't for that long, like that's still, for football, there's so many games. You're like, well, this is my home. I'm not leaving.
He never missed a game in the 7 years that he played.
I mean, show off, but whatever.
Wait, no, he played 9 years. 9 years.
Oh, what? Oh, 9 years.
Yeah, 9 years, and he never missed a game. That's amazing. That's incredible. And to go
take notes, people.
Guys, come on, Daniel Jones, all these people take notes. To go back real quick to Devin Hester. Yeah. Kid was a wide receiver, kick returner, and a punt returner. Are you kidding me?
That's a resume.
I was getting multi-talented. Usually, if like you're one or the other.
Do you think he gets paid for each position that he plays? Or do you think like they just put it all in?
I wonder if they give him a little bit more of the salary because he's flexible with all those different positions.
Well, if you think about it, they're kind of screwed if he got hurt either way. That's 3 positions. I'm sorry. Are you kicking your own ball and then also returning it? Like, what is happening?
He's multi-talented. Next, we have Andre Johnson, who is a wide receiver. He played for the Texans, the Colts, and for the Titans. All righty.
Congrats, Andre. And then next we have Steve McMichael, defensive tackle. He played for the Patriots, the Bears, and the Packers. What a mix-up.
Right.
There.
I'm sure your dad knows him.
You think he knows Mike Ditka?
Who is it?
That's like the old Bears coach. He was in what was that movie? Oh, Kicking and Screaming.
What? Do you know I've never seen that movie. What is it?
It's a soccer movie with Will Ferrell and like so his father coaches a soccer team, and then his son who plays on a different team, and then the coach like didn't show up one day, so now Will Ferrell's now the coach. So in one game, his son goes against his dad's team. So, but his dad has a son who's like 12 and Will Ferrell's like 50 something in the movie. So it's Will Ferrell's son's like cousin uncle. No, it's just his uncle, but his age. If that makes sense.
And they play soccer?
Yeah, it's just a really funny movie. You should really just
Guys, we'll be giving you a review sometime soon about that.
Good job, Steve.
Well, next we have, this is the last one, Julius Peppers. I like that name. Peppers.
Yeah.
Peppa.
Makes you think.
Mr. P.
It's like my Peppa in my car.
He was a defensive end. He played for the Panthers, Bears, and the Packers.
There's not that many that played for the Texans.
I noticed a lot of Bears popping up.
There's only one that played for the Texans. That was Andre Johnson. Well,
good job, Andre. Oh, and we missed one more. Patrick Willis, linebacker for the 49ers.
Nice.
Woo!
Good job, guys.
We love you, Brock Purdy.
Yep, Brock Purdy.
Brock, no Purdy. Throwback, I think, to episode 3 or 2.
TV.
Yeah, so those are all of our, I'm going to call them friends. Those are our friends that made it to the Hall of Fame. Congratulations to all of the inductees. We'll be there. We'll be hosting it. So we'll see you guys there. Congratulations. Congrats. That's a big thing. Congratulations to you guys and your family for that. Mm-hmm. So next, after the Hall of Fame, we have the preseason games. Basically, preseason games are your time to kind of get out the jitters, get used to going back into the field playing games. And remember, preseason games do not count for your final record at the end of the actual season. So let's say the Steelers and the Bills play each other for a preseason game, and let's say the Steelers win, that doesn't actually count for their total record at the end. So it's kind of just like scrimmages, practices. The tickets are really cheap, and yeah, it's a good time.
See, I take preseason pretty serious because if my team beats you, I'm sorry. If my team's good enough to beat you in preseason, then they also beat you in the actual season, I'm like, we're just better. So I hold that against other people that I talk to.
I get really excited for the preseason games. When they lose, I'm like, I get really sad.
Yeah, it's fun though.
Yeah,
I gotta get new merch.
We do. Guys, more jerseys, pink jerseys coming up.
Yeah, come on. Well, next we have on August 27th is the roster cut down date where the teams must be trimmed down to 53 players.
Yep. That's crazy. Imagine you get cut.
Yeah, like you go through the mandatory like training camp and then preseason and then you're out of here. But
like Aaron Rodgers wasn't here, but then I get cut.
Yeah, just go start your own team. Just make up a whole new team, Aaron.
Let's see. Let me think. Are teams always based on cities, never states?
I think so.
Right? Like you don't have like California. Okay, let's think of a random city. Egyptians. Wait, I was okay. What? Okay, let's just pick a random city right now.
Right.
What's a city in Georgia?
Let me see.
Atlanta. Oh no, they have the Atlanta Falcons.
Let me see.
Random. There's Dallas already.
Georgia.
Memphis? No. Wait, Memphis?
In Georgia?
Wait, no, I'm just trying to think now randomly. Memphis? Does Memphis already have a team? Memphis.
Well, in Georgia, there's Savannah, Cartersville, Dalton, Dawson.
Well, no, I'm just trying to think now of just any city that doesn't have. No, I don't think Memphis. No, it would be Tennessee Titans. So okay, let's do Memphis then. Because of Elvis. The Memphis.
Oh my God.
The Memphis Cherries.
Memphis Cherries. The Memphis Presleys.
The Memphis guys, we're voting for the Memphis Presleys to go to the Super Bowl this year. That's
the
my
stadium
team.
is Graceland.
The stadium is Graceland, and the colors are pink, gold, and black.
There you go.
I love it. So yeah, that's preseason. Then and that's roster cutdowns. Then September 5th. I feel like this is the game that everyone's waiting for. This is the game that people are itching to see. Mm-hmm. Regular season kickoff between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this game, I feel like they're going out for blood. If I'm the Ravens, I'm doing anything I can to beat Patrick Mahomes right away, because if you already have like one game up, sometimes that's everything. So if I'm trying to really get ahead of the season, trying to make it to the Super Bowl, try to take down the Chiefs that right now that are the best team in the NFL, I am going to do everything in my willpower to win that game.
I know. I feel like they're really going to go after the Chiefs this year. I think, well, I'm kind of hoping the Chiefs are like the Eagles last year, where like, you know, like they were on a hot streak, then bam,
yeah,
lose.
like six
lost,
games.
lost.
Yes, good. That's a really good point, Santina. I'm hoping, and it kind of needs to happen. Come on.
I think Jason Kelce is going to be the majority at Kansas City games. He has to be. He's going to wear his little crop top jersey.
Do you think he's going to go on any of the Eagle games just to kind of support?
I think he would go to a couple, but he'll probably be at the Kansas City games. And those suites, like, don't you have to be asked to have one of those?
We were there.
We started the suites. We invented.
Listen here. They didn't have any of those suites before we were there. Okay, we started the suites.
We came up with that menu.
The chicken tenders.
I'm like, why is nobody eating the food?
So I went on a Buffalo Bills stadium tour, and I saw the suites, and they're the ones that you can buy. They're nice, and they have the unlimited food. So maybe one day we'll cash out a couple thou and watch the game from.
Literally. But then it's like, I love being home watching the game.
Like, and just being able to go to the bathroom.
And I can pause the game.
Yep.
I know the bathrooms are clean. I know what's on the menu.
Yep.
It's hard, though.
I know. There is something special, though, about having those moments at the stadium when you're like, wow, they're right here in front of me.
Well, it looks like we got to go out to Jacksonville so we can see a game.
Let's do it. I mean, how far is it from Orlando?
I don't know. I'd have to say.
Maybe like 3 hours. Let's do it.
It's a golf cart.
Guys, hop in the golf cart. We're going. Oh, my gosh. Well, so that's the kind of timeline that we're looking at right now, right? We got training camp, then we have our preseason games, then we got the real game, and it's all going to come up quick, and I'm ready. I'm ready to put the jerseys back on. I'm ready to see my team fight to the end.
I need that crisp autumn air.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Well, Santina, as promised that we were going to bring up.
Yes.
Our bestie.
Our bestie gal, Aaron Rodgers. Now, you know he missed minicamp, and at first, like, it wasn't said why. Later, moving on, he was in Egypt, okay? Again.
He was visiting the Pharaoh, reading the hieroglyphics.
The most building a pyramid. I don't know. But his response was to missing minicamp. They could make a story out of the fact that I missed minicamp, but it was really 2 OTA days. OTA being organized team activities that occur between end of regular season and before training camp. Again, you know about these.
Again, no excuse.
You had, let me see, January, February, March. No, you had March, April,
go back.
May,
Go back. September, October, November. Because remember, he got hurt towards Achilles the first game.
But you chose to go.
I love that he's like, they can make a story out of the fact. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna, because you went to Egypt.
That's me. Yeah. But like, seriously, just say like, oh, I'm so sorry, that was really bad of me. No, they can make a story out of it.
I'm like, and we're gonna, because there is a story.
He's so dramatic.
That's me at a family event when I cause drama. They can make a story out of it.
If football was like reality TV, Aaron Rodgers would be in that confessional like all the time. Listen, I don't know what coach is doing.
He's like, I'm really feeling attacked right now by my teammates. I mean, if you wanted to go to Egypt, wouldn't you?
I mean, I know
so
I was
fake for
hurt, but
that.
they act like I don't even play anymore because you didn't.
Because you literally went for one drive and then fell. And then
I'm sorry. The way everyone was so, oh, we got Aaron Rodgers this year. Woo. No, we don't.
no, we don't. He was an intern, guys. He was interning.
Anyways.
Oh my God. Well, Aaron,
Good luck, Aaron.
Come on. Keep making more comments about it and we'll keep talking about it. Oh my God. And the last point.
Oh my God.
The last point of this episode. Santina, take it away.
So, from the Yankees, Juan Soto hits...
To go to baseball, sorry.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, we're in baseball. Oh my God, sorry. He hits 2 of Yankees' 5 home runs, the 9-1 score against the Rays.
That's pretty good. I was like 9-1. Yikes.
Yeah. Well, when we went to go see into Pittsburgh, when we went to the Mets and Pirates game,
Right.
why did when we first got there that Friday, the Mets lost 14-2?
Oh.
So 9-1. I'm like, what? And home runs?
That's pretty good.
I'm sorry, I could not get paid enough to get hit by a 98-mile-per-hour ball.
When I used to play t-ball, like when I was younger, I would just stand at like the one base the whole entire game, just talking to people.
Like when I was in high school, they tried to they do sliding sessions, like our practices. I'm like, I'm not sliding on the dirt.
Ew, when they make it, I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
And I can't. So when I would go, I'd run, and then I just drop like Aaron Rodgers.
I'm pulling an Aaron.
Well,
Corner
good job,
Roger.
Mr. Soto, for hitting
Good job.
2 of
Good
the
job,
5.
sir. Well, Santina, I'm so excited that we have this beautiful timeline.
Yes.
It's going to be great.
Mm-hmm.
Now, to our Girls Gone Sports audience that are listening right now,
Yes.
me, Jeanine, I will be going on... I know. Wah, wah, wah. Don't worry, I'm not leaving the podcast. Never. I'm going on vacay. I'll be on vacation, guys,
Yay.
for about 2 weeks. So... we'll be active on the Instagram if you want to reach out. If you have questions, things you want to hear about on the podcast. But yeah, up until then, I'm taking a little vacay, and then we'll be back ready to talk about probably preseason, what happened at training camp.
Yeah, and they can make a story up about it. I don't care.
They can make up a story about why I was at Disney. Okay.
You were testing the waters for the Super Bowl winners,
Right.
You need to make sure. Again, before we go, why? Why? Maybe Aaron Rodgers is going to Egypt being like, oh, well, when I win the Super Bowl, send me to Egypt.
Looking at my timeshare, checking up on
Like, again, it's like sending you to Niagara Falls. It's an insult.
We're going to keep talking about this every single episode. We need more and more information about Aaron Rodgers. But yeah, thank you guys so much for being understanding as I'm going on my vacay. We'll miss you so much, Santina, and us updating. But that means we'll just have even more to talk about when I head back.
A lot.
Well, speaking of talking about it, if you enjoyed today's episode, make sure you follow us along on Facebook, Girls Gone Sports Podcast. You can also find us anywhere that you stream podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon. Search us up in Google, and you will find us. And give us a like, a comment, a follow, wherever you might be.
Please.
Yes, please, because we got to go to Egypt. We're next.
We were actually there.
We were there looking at Aaron Rodgers' Airbnb, guys. Okay, so send us there, please. Well, we will see you guys in just a short. Can you tell I'm ready for vacay? A short few weeks.
Yay.
And up until next time, we have been Girls Gone Sports Podcast.
Girls, they wanna have fun. Oh, girls just wanna have